being defended by Irvin Palencia. Shot clock is at 11. He has to be careful here. Gabo will fire. That's a dagger right there. On this very floor, Migs, who was the one who pulled him out of a possible grave? There's the try to the left. If you're right now, he puts it in. 1.3 to go. No more timeout. I think that's a shot. How he put that one in. No. What a shot. Great steal, but he doesn't win this. And there's a highlight for you behind the back. Jump shot is good. And Martin here on his return. He delivers a good shot. And Robbie with a finish in. Yeah, the flop. The Kieran goes up. The lead is going to get the jab. Yes, he will. Slams it home. Showtime. The spin. Bring us on the cut. Big. Basket is good. Bring us. Yes, sir. Well back from Loni. Stopping and popping. Sasson. Wide open. La drama from way out. Bottle down.
22 teams playing 21 games each, and now we're down to the last 16 squads. Game at hand, the Bataan Risers facing the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Pampanga looking to take care of business in today's matchup against James Castro and the rest of the Risers, while his squad is trying to force a Game 3 next week on Saturday. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Aldo Panlilio. Aldo, we saw Nueva Ecija take care of business earlier today against the Marikina Shoemasters. What will you expect in today's Game 2 between Bataan and Pampanga?
Again, it's a game of adjustments. Just like Game 1, I expect it to be a close game down the wire, and a small run might be the deciding factor in this game.
All right, we also have the third member of our broadcast panel, Ms. Gianna Llanes, manning courtside duty today. G, how are you?
I'm doing good. I want to say mayong mabengi, magandang gabi at good evening sa lahat ng ating mga ka-Mpbl na nanonood ngayon. Grabe, from all of the games that I've covered here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center, this might be the most packed I've seen this venue at dahil nga kaabang-abang ang long-time rivalry of Bataan and Pampanga. I actually have a lot of really good information which I'm going to be saving for my reports, but I am inviting everyone watching right now to comment down below and let us know who you think will win this series. Back to you guys.
Thank you, G. We'll be, iabangan natin yung mga reports ni G maya-maya lamang. But for those of you who are not here in the venue, which by the way is packed to the rafters right now, you can catch us on 1PH on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Pwede na tayong panoorin dyan, and for sure, ang daming nanonood at nag-aabang para dito sa Game 2 between Pampanga and Bataan. Before we delve into our pregame discussion, let's talk about the happenings sa ating social media. Ang Mpbl shoutout, bagong segment sa ating pregame. First off, RJ Paul A. Dongog. Sabi niya, good luck mga pare ko ay Christopher Lagrama, Dom Vera, and Alexis Ramos. Obviously, cheering for the Pampanga Giant Lantern. Si Carl Andre Johnson naman, sabi niya, bawi yan, Bataan Risers. And last but not least, Wendell Bautista, one of our top fans, protect your home court, Pampanga. Go, Idol Topeng. Daming nag-cheer para kay Topeng Lagrama, who has been must-see TV all season long. Let's take a look at our updated playoff bracket. Earlier nga today, we saw the Marikina Shoemasters lose to the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. So the winner of this game will be facing the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in the next round sa ating Division Semifinals. Pasig City getting one up over Quezon City. So is San Juan against Valenzuela. Sa kabila naman sa Southern Division, Zamboanga winning over Muntinlupa on their home floor. Gensan losing to Bacolod. And on the other side of the spectrum, Batangas winning their first game against Bacoor yesterday. And so is Rizal against Sarangani in Batangas City yesterday. Let's talk about the previous game of these two teams. Game 1 between Bataan and Pampanga. It was a close game all throughout, but actually Bataan even led going into the fourth quarter. Kaya lang Pampanga used a good end game kick to be able to finish that game and end up with an 82-75 victory to take game 1 of this series.
Expect another close game from both these squads today, and like you said, it was just a late game push. And this is a game where all baskets count, all the effort counts. It could be a one-possession game. You could be up 1 possession, 2 possessions, and look back at those plays. And looking at the statistics here, we have 27 for 70 on the field goals for Bataan and 30 for 63 for Pampanga. But it's the bench points of Pampanga, 33 compared to the bench points 22 of Bataan. And again, it was a game of inches, and you're lucky enough to get good bench production at any given day. And for Pampanga, that's what powered them to the win.
Well, the question is right now, which team will be able to perform in those key categories that we just showed to you on your screens. One of the guy who performed well para sa Bataan Risers, that guy on your screens, the littlest man on the floor, Chris Torado. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. Almost a double-double performance for the point guard off the bench para kay Coach Ricky Dandan. Sa kabilang panig naman, it's Archie Concepcion, the all-star from the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, turning in 21 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, all-around performance galing kay Archie.
Expect the all-star to be an all-star and expect same numbers, and he really needs to keep that production going today if they really want to take this win. But again, the star from Bataan not gonna let his team go down without a fight. Still gonna stay strong, be confident in his drives, and look to pass still with that 8 assists last game. Look for him to build off that today.
Tingnan natin ang ating player matchup for today's Game 2 between Pampanga and Bataan. It's James Castro and Archie Concepcion. Both of these guys representing their squads in the All-Star battle this year. 11 points for James Castro, 21 naman para kay Archie Concepcion. Kaya lang James struggled mightily, 3 out of 14 lamang, while Archie shot 8 out of 13.
Well, look for James Castro to bounce back today. Again, with Game 1, as we say, it was close, and James Castro, 2 to 3 extra buckets, might have been a game changer. And again, Archie Concepcion will be Archie Concepcion, have a good game today, but I'm expecting a bigger bounce back from James Castro in this game too.
Those two huge players for their respective squads are with Gianna Lianes at courtside.
James, gaya nga ng binanggit ng ating panel, very close ang last game nyo against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Ano yung pinaka natutunan nyo from that game para maka-bounce back ngayon?
Siguro yung consistent namin sa depensa kasi nung first game namin against Pampanga is bumitaw kami nung fourth quarter sa depensa. So yun siguro yung mas aggressive pa namin yun.
Thank you very much, James. Now, let's ask a question to Archie Concepcion. Archie, last game, ikaw naman sinabi mo na gusto nyo talaga i-close out ang playoff series dito sa inyong home court bilang isang homegrown ng Pampanga. Gaano ka-special itong moment na ito that you're playing Game 2 of the playoff series in front of your family and friends?
Unang-una po, para sa family namin, sa mga kabalan po namin dito na walang sawang sumusuporta po, and especially po sa mga boss namin na nandyan po lagi para sumuporta sa amin. Para sa mga kabalan namin dito, para sa inyo yung game 2 na to. Thank you po.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was our player matchup. Archie Concepcion from the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and James Castro from the Bataan Risers. Let's turn it over now to our Coliseum barker, Mpbl for the start of the game.
Mag-enjoy tamu kabalan! We are delighted to see you again here at the Branzigao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. Welcome to game number 2 on this best of 3 North Division quarterfinal matchup between the Bataan Risers and your Pampanga Giant Lanterns. This is the OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's Mpbl Playoffs presented by Extreme. Let us now meet the starters. First, they are seeking for redemption after losing in Game 1, trying to force a deciding Game 3. The Bataan Risers Kamaya Coast. Starting at guard number 25, Chris Torado. At center number 19, Jong Bondok. At forward number 4, Jetro Sombero. The other forward number 5, Gio Espuelas. And the other guard number 13, James Castro. The head coach for One Bataan Risers Kamaya Coast is Ricky Dandan. Assistant coaches Mark Dandan, Frederick Francisco, Randy Rodriguez, Miko Dandan, Alex Calweng, and Raycon Kabigting. LGU coordinator is Erwin Oxy Oximoso. Assistant team manager is Ricky Maliksi. And now, looking to finish this series at home, your Pampanga Giant Lanterns AMG3 Construction. At forward, number 9, Dominic Vera. The other forward, number 10, Alex Ramos. Starting at center, number 81, Jammer Hamito. Starting at guard, number 11, from Angeles City, MJ Garcia. Also at guard, number 2, from Mexico, Pampanga, Archie Concepcion. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns AMG3 Constructions is led by Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Assistant coaches Pedic Dimatulak, Jordan Viray, Jonas Giao Jr. and Totoy Marquez. Team manager and team owner is A.G. Gonzalez. Assistant
Your
team manager
primary
is
protagonists for Game 2 between Bataan and Pampanga, Chris Torado, James Castro, John Bondok, Jetro Sombero, and Gio Espuelas. Para kay Coach Ricky Dandan. For Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, it's MJ Garcia, Archie Concepcion, Jammer Hamito is the man in the middle, Alex Ramos, and Dominic Vera. Slight tweak in the starting lineups of both squads. Para sa Bataan, Jetro Sombero and Chris Torado is starting in this game. Pampanga naman, MJ Garcia and ito si Dom Vera stepping in to the starting lineup for the Giant Lanterns.
Looking forward to this game tonight. Lots of people right now. Home crowd in full effect. They had to put out seats. You love the atmosphere of the playoffs.
We are filled to the rafters here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. We're underway now. Bataan with first possession. Bondok too strong on the short stab. Archie Concepcion joining MJ Garcia in the backcourt. Garcia has had flashes of brilliance throughout this regular season. Big point guard para kay Governor Delta Pineda. Oh, Chris Torado, careless. Pick from behind by Dom Vera.
Oh, good defense being played by both teams right now.
Concepcion working on Espuelas. The spin. Basket goes in, but I don't think that will count. The foul was called before the shot. Let's see if our referees will give continuation here dito kay Archie Concepcion.
Looked good. I think he picked up the basketball during the spin move for a shooting motion, but I could be wrong.
Basket does count para kay Archie Concepcion, having the sole distinction of putting the first points on the board here in Game 2 para sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Look at that, Javi. That's what you call bag work. Pound dribble, drive to the basket, spin move, finish with the offhand, and one. Just couldn't convert on the free throw for the three-point play.
Looking to pick up from where he left off. 21 points, as we mentioned in our pre-game discussion. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals for the All-Star out of Pampanga. And they get the stop. Another possession para sa kanila.
Oh, let's see if Pampanga can convert again. Going back to their main gun.
Step back. Concepcion gets the 3. And it is raucous here inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center.
After that 3-point, Archie Concepcion pulling out the guns, but saw the referee, had to put it back in.
Already tying his total from Game 1. He was 1 out of 2 from 3-point country in Nueva Ecija.
Oh, the sixth man really gives you confidence, meaning the crowd gives you that confidence to shoot. Make or miss, they're all for it.
This is a battle that we've been really anticipating to watch, especially coming into the playoffs, knowing that they would be the first two foes going up against each other. Kasi itong parehong kupunan na to, these are both of the teams that are composed mainly of homegrown talents.
And that's why we have this league, to be able to showcase these homegrown talents of each place. As Concepcion gets called for an offensive foul, shuffling his feet a little bit on that screen.
There's that replay, offensive foul after the handoff. Tinawag dito kay Archie Concepcion. Sombero gives it to the flaring Bilugan. Emergency pass, James Castro from downtown, short. Battle for the board, ends up with the guys in purple.
You'll love to see it. Two guys in purple going for that rebound. No one was able to secure it, but possession arrow goes Pampanga's way.
Ramos attacking from the outside. Scoop shot doesn't work. Taps the ball away from Sombero and they complete the steal. Vera, 2 men to beat. Ramos on the follow. Gets the 2 and the Giant Lanterns are off to a 7-0 blast to begin Game 2 of their quarterfinal matchup.
Well, let's look at that steal. Couldn't convert on the basket, but not giving up on the play. Tapping the ball from behind, dropping it off for that easy 2-point conversion.
Vera to Ramos. Great synergy between the two mid-season additions of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Getting it done in transition. Timeout tayo dito. We'll be back. One of the players to watch here for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, Dominic Vera, averaging 7.5 points per game this season, almost 3 rebounds and 3 assists per game, along with 1.5 steals. He had 18 against Bataan in Game 1, 6 out of 9 from the field. Very integral part of that backcourt para kay Governor Delta.
Oh, doubling his production. And you know what they say about the playoffs. Playoffs are where heroes are made. And this time, let's see. Oh, as we have Jason Castro.
An added inspiration for the Giant Lanterns. One of their hometown heroes, the Blur, Jason Castro, in attendance to witness Game 2 here at the Brengao Convention Center. And they are definitely looking nothing short of it.
Oh, Jason Castro and the Talking Text team had a game, I think. So straight from the game to come support Pampanga, and again, extra motivation.
They're on defense right now against the Risers. 6 on the shot clock for Bataan. Castro finds a seam inside, blocked.
Amito letting him know that he got the better of him on that possession. Now trying to give it to them on offense.
Oh, great backdoor play right there. Hamito finding MJ Garcia on the opposite side of the basket. This is a 9-0 Pampanga lead.
Did you see how high he got up on that? He went straight up and tapped it with his left hand.
That guy really has hops in
No
this
chance
MJ
for a
Garcia.
block.
Mondok could not connect from the outside. Still nothing going here for the Risers.
Dream start from Pampanga, but on the other end, it's a nightmare start for Bataan. Still no points on the board, as the more aggressive team right now is having their way.
Torado, though, forces a traveling violation against Alex Ramos, able to tap that ball away and force him into a walk. There's that block by Javer Hamito. And the exclamation point right after along with this pass to MJ Garcia for the deuce.
You love the gamesmanship there, letting him know he got the better of him on that block. Not the highest jumper, but really good at timing his blocks.
Bring us seeing first action here in this game. Swatted once again by that tormenting Pampanga defense.
3 purple shirts around him and resulting in a block.
Ramos barely gets that 2-pointer to drop, almost an end-one opportunity para sa kanya. But he will troop to the line for 2 shots.
Pampanga making a living driving to the basket and cutting, just going hard to the paint.
Substitution once again para sa Bataan. They're trying to fortify that front line. Jamil Gabawan inserted into the game by Coach Ricky Dandan.
There's so many substitutions right now on the other side. Trying to find that perfect combination. Still scoreless for Bataan in this first quarter.
That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Miss on the first by Alex Ramos. 0 out of 2 from the line. Ramos did not attempt from the charity stripe in game 1. Field goal story on your screens. 50% for Pampanga. Meanwhile, Bataan is 0 out of 7.
Almost halfway into the first quarter, still nothing going for Bataan. Credit the defense of Pampanga, swarming on all possessions. And it looks like they really did their homework on this Bataan team. Like, they're really not getting lost on defense. Double teams, traps, they're all really showing up to play the right kind of defense.
They force a stop here though. Amito missing on that jumper, and finally the first basket of the game from Bataan belongs to Ron Lastimosa.
What seemed like an eternity, finally Bataan on the board with that long 3-pointer. A little bit of a contest, but nothing Lastimosa couldn't handle.
A foul called on the handoff. Referee Jojo Belnas calling that personal against Ron Lastimosa. But before that happened, here's that 3-point shot. 2 feet away from the 3-point line. First basket for Bataan.
A ball with Concepcion. Hard drive to the basket. Easy. 2 points. Too easy. Too easy. 7 points in the ball game now for Concepcion.
7 out of the 11 points of Pampanga belonging to their all-star. Bringas to the cutting Gabawan. One fake. Got caught with the step.
Sometimes you're too open as a big man. Your feet just get tangled. You don't know where to go. And that's what happened right there. But as we see the strong drive to the basket, look at that athleticism.
Gio Bilugan getting lost in the shuffle, and Jamil Gabawan could not do anything. But here, Bataan is on the run. They have the numbers. Lastimosa takes it for himself and makes it.
Oh, good move there by Lastimosa for that 2-point basket.
Let's turn you over to Gianna Llanes.
Javi and Aldo, I don't know if you remember, but the last time Bataan played here against Pampanga was during the eliminations, and it was a very close game. Yun rin ang laro bago pumasok si Coach Ricky Dandan bilang head coach ng Risers. So ayon kay Assistant Coach F, there have been a lot of changes since then. Very comfortable naman daw ang atmosphere sa dugout ng Bataan Risers before the game because they've been in this situation before. So they just want to be smarter overall daw today in transition defense, turnovers, and rebounds. In Assistant Coach F's words, ideally, babawi kami. We're confident but still cautious. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, Gianna. Thank you for refreshing our memories as well. So the Risers, they have yet to get a victory over Pampanga this season. But Coach Ricky Dandan wanting to change that narrative in this game.
No better game to change it than this game. With their season on the line, it would be a nice going home gift for the Bataan Risers if they could steal this game at Pampanga's home court.
Bringas gets the offensive rebound. Fouled on the way up. 2 shots coming up for the big man.
Bataan with their own run right now. After a 9-0 run, cut the lead down to 3, possibly 1 after these 2 free throws. Let's look at that confident 3-point shot. Just needed a little pick. 1 dribble pull-up for Lastimosa. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Lastimosa had 4 3-pointers in game 1 out of 7 attempts at 13 points, but was just not enough to get that victory for Bataan. Let's see if his efforts can contribute to a W in today's game.
Now cutting the deficit to probably 1 with this free throw.
2 out of 2 for RV Bringas. Just a 1-point lead right now for sa Pampanga. 11-10.
Oh, good trapping defense by Bataan. Almost forcing the turnover.
The foul just before the pass was shaping up to be a 3-on-1. And Bilugan able to commit the personal just before Hamito could get away from the defense.
Oh, if Hamito made that pass and he threw it down, the house would have gone crazy. And Bataan not looking to give any sort of momentum to Pampanga moving forward.
Oh, definitely now that they are on a momentum of their own. 10-0 blast right here after going down 9-0.
It's runs like these that help dictate the game 1 against with these two squads. A small, I think, 7-2 run in the last game is what sealed the game for Pampanga.
Hamito ends the drought here for Pampanga with that free throw. Split at the line para kay Jammer Hamito. Three minutes and 24 remaining in the first. Bringas attacking from the free throw area, gets it to go, kissing it off the glass.
Oh, I love me a little bit of trash talk, and you know, RB Bringas saying food.
Well, especially now that we're in the playoffs, we are definitely going to see so much more of that. And here, action escalating a couple of notches higher after that fall by Jammer Hamito. Foul given up by RV Bringas.
Hearing some boos right now, but let's see that foul committed by RB Bringas. Ooh, playoff type fouls.
Trying to use that left hand to pin ito si Jammer Hamito to the ground. And our referees have spoken. It's going to be a regular foul called against RV Bringas. Bataan already above the limit. And like some sportsmanship going on between these two players. Bringas tapping Hamito before Jammer stepped onto that 15-foot parallel.
It's also mind games when it comes to big men. You know, you want to get another person back. You want to get the basket back, give up a foul. Later on, it could just mean victory or defeat. So mind games, especially in the playoffs, are very important.
Hamito, 2 out of 2 this time from the line. He was 3 out of 4 in game 1. John Capulong finding his way into this game, giving Hamito a spell on the bench. A much-deserved rest para kay Jammer.
Well, let's see what Bataan will run on the set. Same.
Bringas trying to locate ito si Cristorado. Foul gonna be called against Raymond Minuya, the team captain of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, seeing his first action as well right now along with Mitchell Mines.
I think we have a warning on the floor.
That's going to go against John Capulong for unsportsmanlike behavior. Lawrence Malyari set the check-in here for Alex Ramos. A late season addition coming on over from the Laguna Croatia Heroes.
Gotta credit the referees, seeing those little extra motions and, you know, just trying to keep the game in control, not getting too physical, just within the parameters of physical basketball.
Torado met by Binuya. 6 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Gabawan. A little hesitation. Gets the defense off balance and hits that tough shot. Lefty push shot galing dito kay Chris Torado.
Did you expect anything else with that confidence? Three purple shirts right there with the contact. and one. That should build up his confidence so much.
And
Three guys.
Yeah, and more importantly, tying this game at 14 apiece, it has been a slow first quarter. 2 minutes and 38 still remaining here. Rattles that bonus shot inside. Ito si Cristorado.
Okay, Cristorado playing tough pressure defense. Almost forcing a turnover.
Timeout called on the floor here. Pampanga Giant Lanterns burning a ceasefire as they find themselves down by a solitary point against the Bataan Risers here on their home floor. We'll be back after this. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Cristorado owning 3 Pampanga Giant Lanterns on that occasion. Getting the contact, getting the basket to go, converting on that N1 opportunity to give his team a 1-point lead. 15 to 14. 2 minutes and 31 remaining in the first frame.
Yeah, you love to see it. No fear. Win or go home. Gotta leave it all out on the floor tonight for the Bataan Risers.
Malyari accepts the inbound. On over to Concepcion. Binuya for 3. That's long. Minus. Colors the board. Blocked by RV Bringas.
Oh, had a open attempt, but still decided to reverse it on the side of RV Bringas. And Bringas with the quick hands to block that.
That's why it comes in handy when you can finish with both hands, the left and the right. Concepcion airballs the shot. Binuya is there. Right place at the right time.
We're expecting a close game all the way and still fitting the bill. 16-15 lead for Pampanga. Couple of lead changes already, couple of highlight plays, and ones. Very exciting play of basketball we're seeing right now.
Torado going all over the floor. Bilugan finds himself wide open. That's a 3-pointer. Galing kay Reggie Bilugan.
Oh, Pampanga got a bit lost there on defense, leading to that open 3-point shot. Oh, good defense.
That's going to be an offensive foul called against Archie Concepcion. Pushing off. Ito si Reggie Bilugan.
I think that's his second foul. Their game plans to really shut him down today and keep a man on him, not let him get his spots. Yes, he got it at the start of the game, but now with the proper adjustments, having a hard time seeing the basket.
They find themselves down by 2 here, 18 to 16. 1 minute 34 remaining in the first. Bringas pulls up, overshoots that one.
Oh, good hustle on that.
Give it back to RB. Torado now. Driving baseline. Frees himself and gets it to go. Extricating himself. Cristorado, what an escape act.
What a creative move by Torado. Driving baseline. Little off-timing step with the reverse. Avoiding the block and the bigs. 2 points. Beautiful 2 points for him.
Malyari gets it to minus. That's way off by Mitchell.
That's what you call beautiful defense. Not letting Pampanga see an inch of that basket.
And that defense really playing a big part in building this 4-point advantage. As you see here on your screens, Cristorado, what a step through. Going against Capulong and then losing Malyari, reversing on the left side, his strong hand for the 2 points.
That's that show and go Pinoy step, show and finish with the basket. Like we were saying the other game, Javi. Guys like that, I don't want to be a stereotype, but they have handle, they have finish, they have speed. You know what they lack in size, they make up in everything else. Skill and speed.
Well, sila naman talaga yung mga relatable players sa ating mga Pinoy. These are what you see every day on the courts throughout the country. As Apolonio checking in and creating impact once. At the first 2 points para kay Jason Apolonio.
Baka sa'yo, bro, relatable kasi baka ikaw may dribbling ka. Ako, more relatable ako kay Bringas. Yung mga ganyan. mga minimal dribbling lang.
So
Konting
sabi ko
bangga.
lang sa common Pinoy, hindi ka kasi common eh.
Pinoy ako, bro. Common tayo pareho. Walang special na Pinoy.
20 seconds remaining. 14 on the shot clock of Bataan. Castro rises up. That's off to the left. Apolonio is fouled on the rebound.
Oh, giving up that foul in the penalty. A useless foul.
And the second one against Reggie Belugan. We'd like to take this opportunity to greet VIPs from the Pampanga side of things. Deputy Speaker Congressman Dom Gonzales, team owner and manager A.G. Gonzales, City Councilor Brenz Gonzales, Board Member Mika Gonzales, Vice Mayor Roding Gonzales of Mexico, of course, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, Vice Governor Lilia Nanay Pineda, and Board Member Mylene Pineda. There you see on your screens.
Good evening po sa inyong lahat.
9 seconds remaining. Castro, Bringas, thinking three, puts the ball on the deck, the stretch, the pump, and he gets fouled. RV Bringas, to the dismay of the crowd here at the Brengao Convention Center.
RV Bringas doing everything he can to keep this crowd quiet. Fakes the three, jab step, drives hard, and is rewarded with 2 free throws. Good body control by Bringas there. Oh, misses the first.
Ito na yung sinasabi mong relatable sa'yo, si RV Bringas.
I won't lie. Pati yan, relatable sa akin yan.
4 points, make that 5 points and 2 rebounds para kay RV. Oh, foul given up by Belugan, and that is foul number 3 against Reggie Belugan.
Mortal sin. Fouling a player almost 80 feet from the opposite basket. Useless foul.
That is double, I might even say triple black eye. First, he fouls from way out. Second, penalty na sila. And third, that is foul number 3 against Reggie Belugan.
And again, it will be a close game. Those little decisions could mean victory or defeat for you. That one free throw could be the difference changer of this whole game.
Gabawan, his heave from three-quarter court will not hit anything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of quarter number 1 dito sa Brengao Convention Center. Game 2 between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the Bataan Risers. Doc, your thoughts on that first quarter?
Well, like we were expecting, it was a nip-tuck first quarter. Very close. 2-point lead for Bataan. Again, lots of highlight plays, lots of physicality. Just how we expect a playoff game. And right now, Bataan leading 2 points over the home crowd favorite, Pampanga.
Pampanga zooming to a 9-0 run to start this game. Bataan answering with 10 unanswered points. And they end the first 10 minutes up by 2, 22-20, second quarter when we return. Please do follow us on our social media accounts, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, on Facebook and on Instagram. We are on at official Mpbl. When you post, please do use the hashtag Mpbl Playoffs 2022 to get a chance to be featured on one of our new pregame segments, ang Mpbl Shoutout, during our pregame discussions.
Oh, look at this crowd, Javi. Packed arena right now, all expecting a victory for their hometown Pampanga, but Bataan having something to say about that in the first quarter, being up 2 to finish that first quarter.
Sizable crowd that we have here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Earlier today, we saw Coach Jerson Cabiltes and the rest of the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards taking care of business, sweeping the Marikina Shoemasters in their division quarterfinal series. They will face the winner of this matchup between Bataan and Pampanga. Can Bataan extend this to a rubber match, or can Pampanga sweep the Risers today?
Let's see how he goes on this possession. Bringas well contested, telling the coach that was his bad shot selection by RV Bringas.
Minus the drive to the middle, a little hesitation, 2 fakes. Oh! Gets Lastimosa momentarily up and uses his momentum, jumping in, fishing for that foul. Successful fishing expedition para kay Mitchell Minus.
Oh, good patience there on the part of Minus. Knowing he was moving forward, just had to jump up a little bit. Got clipped on the elbow, but still manages to make that basket. Oh, misses the bonus though.
Tied at 22 apiece here. Barely a minute into the second frame. Torado picks up his dribble, finds Bringas. Lastimosa uses the Gabawan screen. Jamil on the roll. Great pocket pass right there, galing kay Ron Lastimosa.
Oh, good recognition of the roll there. Gabawan almost at the rim, but just got clipped. Has to earn the 2 from the free throw line.
Jamil Gabawan has championship experience here in the Mpbl, playing for the San Juan Knights earlier in his Mpbl career. Gabawan was 0 out of 2 in Game 1 from the charity stripe. On that occasion, splits his free throws.
Oh, pressure defense easily broken. Oh, bench points, Bataan with 18 and Pampanga with 8. Pampanga relying heavily on the starters as we get this fast break. Easy 2 points.
Chris Torado breaking away from the defense. Bataan up by 3 right now, 25-22.
Bataan playing good defense, good zone defense right now.
And they force Minus stepping on that baseline. That's another turnover here for Pampanga.
You know, as much as you get hyped with good offensive plays, let's just watch this one first. Steal leading to the fast break. Easy 2 points.
Let's take this opportunity to turn you over to Gian Lianes, who has a report. G, go ahead.
This being Chris Torado's first season in the Mpbl, nabuo daw talaga ang kumpiyansa niya playing for the Bataan Risers. He shares he was actually invited to try out for the team by James Castro after being recommended by Jethro Sombero, who was his teammate in a commercial league. Prior to that, Chris was a gym instructor at a small gym in Caloocan. In Chris Torado's words, hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala na naglalaro ako dito sa Mpbl. Chris adding that the biggest thing he learned here is respect. Respect for his teammates, his opponents, and himself. Back to you, Javi and Aldo.
Thank you so much, G. Beautiful report. Can you believe that? He was a gym instructor, ito si Chris Torado.
And they met in a commercial league. So again, leagues like this give everyone an opportunity to play in front of the best fans, the Filipinos, and really, you know, get discovered. And again, like you said, it's a dream that is here. And as a basketball player, who doesn't want to play in front of fans like these?
This is why we play, ika nga nila. Concepcion, muntik na makanakaw doon. That's good defense by Lastimosa. Bataan on the run. Dorado will take it. Could not make it. Concepcion, one man to beat. And Lastimosa will give up the personal.
Oh, good defense there on the side of Pampanga. Dorado just overcooked that layup just a little bit. As we see the foul given up by Lastimosa here. No easy baskets. Playoff foul. Gotta earn it at the stripe.
RG Concepcion trooping to the line now. Mops the first. Seven minutes and 39 still remaining in the second quarter. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Split at the line to make this 25-23.
Guys, narinig niyo yun, ha? Nasa commercial league lang daw sila nagkakakilala. So, Javi, since ikaw nasa commercial league ka ngayon, di ba? May chance mo.
Ikaw rin naman, ha? Teammates tayo dun eh.
Pero ako okay na ako sa gym instructor.
Ganun ba?
Doon na ako. Ikaw, like si Torano, gym instructor, tapos naging player ako, okay na ako dun sa
Eh, di naman ako gym instructor eh.
Pero, nasa commercial league ka at naging player ka na dati.
Naging player, yun yung keyword doon dati.
Kaya ako never.
Pampanga, they get a turnover here. Vera will sky and gets the layup. 2 points. +1 coming right up para dito kay Dom Vera, tying this game up 25 apiece.
So let's see this outlet pass, this forward pass. Dorado, not sure if he wanted to go up with him. Referee seeing just that little bit of contact in the air, deemed it a contact enough for a whistle and a potential end one play.
Dorado will be called for a warning here. Unsportsmanlike behavior was the reason. Trying to appeal his case to our Mpbl VIPs, but of course to no avail. Vera is our guest at the 15-foot parallel. Too strong on that free throw. Ernest Reyes keeps it alive for Pampanga.
Let's see if Pampanga can convert here. Close game like we've been expecting.
Garcia, too strong on the one-hander. Dorado ends up with it.
Oh, skied for that rebound, but just couldn't have control.
Espuelas back into the game para kay Coach Ricky Dandan. Pulls up, left flank, doesn't work. Reyes on over to Concepcion. The stretch, and he will be fouled once again. Ito si Archie Concepcion.
Well, saying that the baseline referee should have been the one to make the call. Didn't blow his whistle, but the sideline referee saw something different. Oh, look at that. Skying to the basket. Oh, he was clipped on the elbow right there.
Definitely got a piece of that wrist. And si Gio Espuelas. Concepcion once again will attempt from the 15-foot area. Concepcion perfect from the line in game 1, 4 out of 4. Now has 10 points to his name, leading the Giant Lanterns in scoring.
Was getting his baskets from the field early into this game, but now couldn't really get anything from the field, so his trips to the free throw line have been fruitful for him. Still finding ways to put points on the board for his team.
Chris Dorado continues to man the point here for Bataan. Castro to the rolling sombrero. Back to James. Astro Boy leaves it. Rick Gallardo. Too strong, but James Castro is there to clean up the mess.
No one giving an inch of this game. 27 all. Just how we're expecting the main event tonight. Close and down to the wire. It's anyone's ball game right now.
Extended defense here for the Risers. Oh, great pass. Hamito will get the hoop and the hit. 2+1 special coming right up para kay Jamar Hamito.
Good passing there on the side of Pampanga. Lots of patience, drawing the offense, going to defense, extra pass, up fake, enough contact again for that end one play.
That's a tough matchup for Jetro Sombrero going up against a guy like Jammer Hamito, who, by the way, started this season playing for the San Juan Knights under Coach Randy Alcantara.
I don't think this guy had a break. I think he came from, I think he had a stint with the 3x3, 5-on-5, 3x3, San Juan, and then now with Pampanga. He's been with the winning squad, so he's a welcome addition to Pampanga, which right now is trying to stamp its winning class in this game.
6 points in the game para sa kanya. A lot of fouls being called here. In fact, Bataan is already in the penalty. There's still so much time remaining in the first half. Pampanga called for their second team foul. Sideline inbound for the Risers. Coach Gerson Cabildes and the rest of the Nueva Ecija coaching staff momentarily on your screens, scouting the opposition. The winner of this matchup will be facing them in the next round sa ating division semifinals.
Are really doing due diligence as coaches. You know, small story, before we went up against them in another league, they were still Basilan at the time, and we were representing Ozamis. So we had a pretty strong team too. We were winning games, but then they were also winning games as well. Our first loss came against them, but Pamboy, a player for them now, was the one who told our coaches at the time, who were pretty new at coaching, like, look at them, they're scouting, they're at the games, even though it's no matter the opponent, they're scouting. So, you know, it just goes to show they're not just doing this now, it's been their culture. And again, 23-0, really paying off for this Nueva Ecija team, just waiting for the winner of this Bataan Pampanga series.
Ernest Reyes gets one from close range. That's the first 2 points of the veteran in this game. Pampanga now up by 4, 32-28. Chance of defense roaring from the crowd. Torado fires from downtown. Chris Torado getting extended minutes at that point guard spot.
Hey, you love the confidence. Showing it offensively, defensively. Parang di nga siya napapagod eh. Pagkatapos siya fast break, dumipensa, back on D, hounding DC, going over picks. But there you go. Outlet again.
Touchdown once again, Chris Dorado, and he gives the lead back to Bataan, 33-32.
The motor on this kid is different. 5-0 run all by himself.
Garcia skies over RV Bringas. He gets 2 points of his own.
Oh, hang time right there. 4th point of the game. Lots of highlights, lots of oohs and ahs from the crowd this game. Very entertaining game we have so far.
Ano ba kinakain ng mga bata ngayon? Ba't sobrang athletic ng mga player ngayon?
Sobra. I ask myself that question every day, man.
Battle for the loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession points to the side of the Bataan Risers.
Again, that effort from Torado, just really being in the middle of everything.
Four minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'd like to take this opportunity to greet the wife of one of our Coliseum announcers, na si Richard Tampos. Si Jonah Tampos, also hi to Jara Antonia DJ. They're watching right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, you can catch us on our Facebook and YouTube channels, as well as on 1PH and on the Signal Play app. Stop here by Pampanga. Garcia going downhill.
Crowd going crazy.
What a move right there. Coast to coast by MJ Garcia. A little Carson shake to free himself from Torado. A little bump. Getting it up and in with the left hand.
Oh, look at that finish. A little push off with the offhand from Torado. Still have the strength to finish despite being so high in the air. Tama ka, nakakaingit yung mga bata.
Garcia completes the three-point play.
Parang as a coach, I know the weights and everything you have to do. Pero minsan, mga bata, tanongin mo, nagwe-weights ka ba? No, I don't do weights. I just play basketball. Like, what?
Hard to believe.
Hey, there are some people who don't play basketball, but they're crazy athletic.
That's right. That guy, though, is for sure gifted in this sport. 8 points now in the game for RV Bringas. Big man coming out of the La Salle University as well as the FEU program. Pulling his team to within 2 points, 35-37, 3 minutes and 25 ang natitira sa ating first half. Chris Dorado averaging 8.4 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 6.5 assists, one of the league leaders in assists per game, and 2.2 steals as well. He has been on fire in today's game, doing it on both ends of the floor.
Running up and down, 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. And his points aren't easy baskets, going up against multiple defenders, 3 points, and ones, and playing good defense to boot.
2 points shy of his total from game 1. He had 14 in Nueva Ecija a few days ago. Lombera with possession. Gets a screen from Ramos. Ramos to Hamito. Short stab. Short as well. Another stop for Bataan. Dorado nagtitimon dito. Gets a screen from Bondok. Bondok pops out. Gives it back to Chris. Espuelas, 13 on the shot clock for Bataan.
No, nothing happening right now.
And they're still way out.
Oh,
Tap from
highlight.
behind. Concepcion clear the pathway. Archie Concepcion getting 2 points. 12 now in the game para sa kanya.
I was waiting for a highlight there, but opts to just get the sure 2 points. Puts Pampanga up 4.
Bringas attacking from the perimeter. Getting that left-hand shot was fouled. 2 shots coming right up para dito kay RV Bringas.
I love the aggressiveness of RV, not settling for the jump shots, knowing that he's going to get fouled. Can't make the basket, but you know what they say, a foul is a bucket, and RV with the first free throw made, trying to go for 2 for 2 to cut this lead down to 2 points.
2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. It has been a tightly contested ball game. A lot of lead changes, a lot of ties, and a lot of fouls as well. Referees really calling it tight to control the physicality of this game. Concepcion, the drive. Oh, offensive foul called against Archie Concepcion.
Oh, that's his 3rd foul.
Offensive foul on number 2, Archie Concepcion, his 3rd.
Not quite sure why that call was made.
Archie Concepcion.
Let's look at what happened here.
Drive.
Hinila niya pababa.
Hinila niya pababa. Dorado clearly was supposed to get possession, but because of that pull.
Now that could have been another steal para kay Chris Dorado. He already has a couple.
And you're right, referees calling it really tight this game, not letting anything as much as possible go by.
Castro, the drop pass to Bringas. That's another traveling violation, this time on RV Bringas.
Shuffling his feet a little bit.
Oh, we saw that earlier from Jamil Gabawan. This time it's RV Bringas, the culprit of that violation. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Vera from the right flank gets it to go.
Crowd goes wild again. Each basket, you can expect an uproar of cheers from the Pampanga crowd.
5 points in the game para kay Dom Vera, second basket of the match. Torado, the assist to Bringas, he could not finish. Lead stands at 5. MJ Garcia pushing. No numbers for Pampanga. Lagrama, the swing. Vera, left flank this time. Doesn't work. Dom Vera failing to go back to back. But the Giant Lanterns will retain possession here.
Oh, some color developing again. It's a little bit of gamesmanship again.
Just some added flavor for the crowd to witness. Siyempre, basketball entertainment naman yan.
Yes. Basta walang sakitan.
Tama.
Okay lang yan.
Everything all part of the game as long as walang mananakit. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Pampanga. Dom Vera is joined by Jammer Hamito, Topeng Lagrama, Alex Ramos, and MJ Garcia. Hamito gets the inbound. Trying to get it to Lagrama. Good ball denial by Torado. Garcia gets as well as up in the air. Awkward looking shot, could not get the bounce, and Bondok secures the defensive board.
Oh, good shot fake. With that strong drive, just couldn't get it to go. Pati ako parang na off timing din ako sa tira na yun eh.
Castro gets the handoff. Working against Lagrama, this time challenging the defense of Hamito and Ramos. And he will be fouled on the way up.
Lots of fouls in this second quarter. Lots of trips to the free throw line. That strong drive to the basket. Again, I'm going to say it, this whole game, a foul to the basket is a bucket.
Well, as long as you make your free throws, James Castro, one of the best free throw shooters from the Bataan Risers. One of 2 All-Stars this season representing the Bataan team. Takes care of business on the first try. That's only the 3rd point of the game para kay James Castro. Has been a struggle for him. Make that 4. But Chris Torado has really been stepping up to the plate in his stead. Kaya lang, Bataan is going to have a hard time to hack out the victory if their main man will not be able to produce points.
Well, they have their bonus is that Concepcion is out with 3 fouls, so they might as well take advantage. And let's see if Torado can do that now.
Castro. Once again, inside incursion. Doesn't work this time. 2 players on the floor. And the foul will be called. Looks like it's going to go against James Castro.
Lots of bodies on the floor. Everyone wants that ball, but unfortunately, Castro giving up that foul. Let's see it right here on the replay.
2 Pampanga players able to tap it their way. Lagrama falls, so does James Castro. Natamaan pa ni Jong Bondok, yung kanyang teammate.
Oh, some friendly fire there, but no time for those things right now. You gotta put it all out there if you wanna steal this game from Pampanga.
2 for 2 para kay Topeng Lagrama. Extend this lead to 5 points, 44-39. Coach Ricky Dandan calling a ceasefire with 19.4 seconds remaining. looking at the crowd here at the Brenzy Gao Convention Center in attendance for this game between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, their home team, and the Bataan Risers Kamayakos. You can catch us on our social media accounts on Facebook, the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. On Instagram, we are at official Mpbl. Pag nag-post po kayo tungkol sa ating playoffs, don't forget to use the hashtag Mpbl Playoffs 2022. Once again, Jason Castro on your screens, joining the VIPs from the Pampanga side of things. Congressman Don Gonzales, also in attendance to support his home squad.
I love to see it. Even the Blur out tonight to support his hometown team.
6 seconds remaining. Bondok, Bringas for 3. RV could not get the bounce on that one. That marks the end of quarter number 2 here at the Brenzy Gao Convention Center between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the Bataan Risers Kamaya Coast. Archie Concepcion, the all-star, representing his hometown, scoring 12 points tonight, 2 rebounds and 2 steals as well, but he does have 3 fouls.
Oh, Archie doing Archie things with his production. 12 points, 2 rebounds and 2 steals. But again, story of the second half. Let's see if he can stay out of foul trouble.
5-point lead heading into the half for the Giant Lanterns. We'll take a break. We'll be back after these.
Halftime of Game 2 of the best-of-3 playoff series between the Bataan Risers and the Pampanga Giant Lanterns here here in Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, the score right now is 44-39 in favor of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, and we have one representative from both teams to talk a little bit more about what's going on in their respective provinces. We have the LGU coordinator of Bataan, Sir Erwin Oximoso, and the City Councilor of San Fernando, Pampanga, Councilor Brenz Gonzalez. Sir Erwin, I will start with you po. Ever since the beginning of the Mpbl, Bataan has had a team na dito sa liga na ito. Even post-pandemic, now that everybody is able to watch their teams live, gaano ka-significant para sa mga Bataenyo that there is a team representing them dito sa Mpbl?
Siyempre, para mas ma-manage namin yung team at tulong-tulong. Unang-una, nakauna ng panalo ang Pampanga. So, pipilitin ng aming kupunan, ng One Bataan Riser, na makuha ang panalo para magkaroon pa ng game 3. So, hopefully, sana lahat ng mga pinractice mangyari at hanggang fourth quarter yung play na magawa namin.
And in the same way, Pampanga's home court fills up. Your home court fills up as well. I'm sure maraming sumusupport sa kupunan nyo na nanunood ngayon. Pasalamatan nyo naman po sila.
Siyempre, unang-una, magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga taga-Pampanga na nandito. Ganon din sa mga kasama namin, ng mga taga-Bataan na nanonood dito. Siyempre, unang-una na yung suporta ng aming team owner, kay Sir Goody Ilagan, kay Sir Luis Valenzuela, sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Kamaya Coast, siyempre sa aming Governor Joet Garcia, Congressman Abet Garcia, Vice Governor Chris Garcia, at sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa One Bataan Risers.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was the LGU coordinator of Bataan, Sir Erwin Oximoso. Now let's talk to the City Councilor of San Fernando, Councilor Brenz Gonzalez. Councilor Brenz, Governor Delta was explaining earlier na marami talagang programs dito sa Pampanga fostering the talent of young Kapampangan athletes. I know that basketball has been a big part of your life as well. How significant has sports been playing in your life, now especially being a city councilor?
Well, para sa akin, importante talaga yung basketball sa Pampanga. Sabi nga nila, yung Pampanga is the Christmas capital of the Philippines. Pero para sa akin, Pampanga is the basketball capital of the Philippines dahil ang daming mga produkto ng mga PBA players, Mpbl players na magagaling na galing sa Pampanga. At kami naman po sa local government, marami kaming programs, marami kaming interbarangay para ma-enhance yung talento ng mga Kapampangan dito sa Pampanga.
I was saying earlier, of all of the games that I've covered here sa Brenzy Giao Convention Center, this might be the most packed I've seen your venue. So pasalamatan naman lahat ng sumusuporta sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Thank you sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Sana po tuloy-tuloy yung suporta ninyo at pangako po namin sa amin na to. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was the City Councilor of San Fernando, Councilor Brenz Gonzalez, and LGU Coordinator of Bataan, Sir Erwin Oximoso. Thank you very much. Now, I think it's actually time to get back to reading our social media comments. So, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga ating mga ka-MPBL that are watching right now. Mapapasubok kaya ako dito sa Kapampangan na ito. But this one is from your G. Bamba who says, Eyo Paborel, Manglas, Ing Sisig Keng Pampanga. Kanyaman pa mo, Team Pampanga. Okay lang ba yun? Yes? Okay. This is from Charisse Gain, Beatriz Espuelas, Go Bataan, Muamua kayo sa akin. And this is from Jose Banas Jr., Pampanga Go 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 topping Vera Ramos Pride ng Lucena. Maraming salamat sa ating mga ka-MPBL who have been commenting. For those of you that haven't yet, please do continue to comment on our social media accounts who you think will win this match. In the meantime, magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Halftime here at the Brenzigao Convention Center, where the Pampanga Giant Lanterns find themselves on top by 5, 44-39 against the Bataan Risers Kamaya Coast. It was a very close first half between these two teams. A lot of lead changes, a lot of deadlocks between these two squads. Dong, what are your thoughts on that first 20 minutes of action?
I love the physicality of the game. Lots of hard fouls, lots of no easy baskets, lots of running, lots of highlight plays, but most of all, I think it was a very good defensive game for both teams.
A lot of fouls called in that first half. Archie Concepcion getting his share of the offensive load. Jammer Hamito rotating that basketball together with his Giant Lantern teammates. MJ Garcia also getting points on the board para sa Pampanga. But Ron Lastimosa breathing life right there into Bataan after they went down 9-0. They used that momentum to build a 10-0 blast to get back into the game. But Pampanga just relentless, although Chris Torado did have his moments in the first half.
Oh, Torado doing everything on the floor right now, playing good defense. But the passing game of Pampanga looking to be their catalyst for this game. High-lows, extra passes leading to end ones. Let's see, I'm expecting another physical second half and another down-to-the-wire game to finish this night off.
Defense and offense, both teams not letting up on both ends of the floor. 7 lead changes and 5 deadlocks in this game. Numbers here at the half for both teams.
Pampanga shooting 50% from the field and 33% for Bataan. But Bataan still way in this game despite shooting that much. It's the bench points that's keeping Bataan afloat. 23 bench points compared to the 12 of Pampanga. And Pampanga really living inside the paint with 26 points compared to the 14 of Bataan.
The Risers already surpassing their total in terms of bench points from Game 1. They had 22 in Game 1, but right now they already have 21. Chris Torado leading the scorers here for Bataan with 12. RV Bringas has 10. Lastimosa has 8. Astro Boy with 4 points. Sa kabila naman, Archie Concepcion with a dozen as well. MJ Garcia has 7. Jammer Hamito with 6. Dom Vera has 5. Para kay Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Third quarter about to get underway here. Can Pampanga finish off Bataan, or will the Risers extend this series to a Game 3 next week on Saturday? Nueva Ecija waiting in the wings. The winner of this matchup will face the unbeaten Rice Vanguards in the next round of our playoffs, the division semifinals.
I'm looking for James Castro to have a better second half, only with 4 points this game. And if Bataan really wants to have a chance to win this game, James Castro will have to step up in the second half.
James Castro only with 4 points, as we saw earlier on our full screen graphics. But the other All-Stars, RB Bringas, doing his share of the scoring load already with 10 points. Backstopping itong si Chris Torado, who has 12 for Coach Ricky Dandan and the rest of the Bataan Risers.
I think this game will be a more physical game leading down to the fourth quarter. So far, both teams not giving an inch on defense. Hard-nosed defense by both teams. And let's see who will have the guts and the energy to pull it out to the end, because I expect this to be a 1 or 2 possession game coming down the stretch.
Well, it seems both teams had lengthy halftime huddles because both of them came out late. Pampanga with the first possession here in the second half. They have MJ Garcia, Renz Capulong, Mitchell Maines, Dom Vera, and Jason Apolonio. Capulong gets his own miss and cleans it up.
More points in the paint for Pampanga. Been their bread and butter this game, really dominating paint points. 28 as to the 12 of Bataan.
Bringas working against Capulong. Gets the reverse to drop.
Oh, good move there by RV. One-on-one move, had the speed advantage. Drop step, spin move, easy 2 points.
Apolonio could not connect from three-point country. There's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Pampanga.
Yan ang sinasabi ko sa iyo, Javi. Yung mga relatable sa akin. 2 dribbles lang, 1 dribble lang. yung di masyadong fancy. Para
I think you're being too modest. Dribble ka naman ah.
pag walang bumabantay, let's get that clear. No pressure, no problem.
So the comparison to Cristorado is not valid at all. Kasi pareho kayong gym instructors eh.
Kung dun sa career, oo, pero sa basketball, medyo iwan ako ng malayo ni Cristorado.
RV Bringas troops to the line for 2 shots. Looking to add to his 12 points. Misses on the first try. Bringas was 6 out of 8 from the line in the first half. 0 out of 2 on that trip.
RB Bringas with 10 free throws already, living on that free throw line, just unable to convert those 2.
Vera, 11 on the shot clock. Hoists up at 1 from downtown. That's a miss galing kay Don Vera. 46-41, Pampanga with the advantage. Mondok drives from the outside. Too strong, gets his own rebound. It gets 2 points. Possible 3-point play here. The old-fashioned way para kay Jong Mondok.
You love that extra hustle there. Missed on the first attempt. Got the lucky bounce back to him. A hard drive to the basket. Just missed that floater. Ball back. Relentless effort. Hoop in the harm. And one opportunity for Bondo. Well, that's his first made field goal of the game. 3 points.
Cuts this deficit to just 2. 46-44. Pressure in the backcourt for Batan. Pampanga gets it safely across. Garcia calling out the play here. Minus looking for Vera. Same spot earlier. Still could not get it to drop. Oh, that's a walk. It's not a walk. It's actually stepping out of bounds galing dito kay Jong Bondo. Let's turn you over to Gian Lianes who has a report.
Last game, Governor Delta was on video chat watching the Pampanga Giant Lanterns from the US, but masaya daw siya makita that even from miles away, nagsa-step up ang players niya sa mga crucial moments. This leadership is something he wants to see this game, lalo na galing sa homegrown players niya. Governor Delta sharing that for a lot of them, they've been under his basketball program in Pampanga since they were around 13 to 17 years old. In Governor Delta's words, dahil nasa home court tayo, ibuhos natin ang lahat ngayon. And helping with mentoring duties this game against his former team is actually Gary David, who is not in uniform but seen on the sidelines of the Pampanga bench, giving advice to his teammates, especially to the guards during halftime, encouraging them to find more open shots. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, G. Well, you saw Gary David on your screens, and G did mention him. He's on the Pampanga roster, not in uniform for today, but I wonder what's going through his head right now that he's facing his hometown squad. Gary David is from Bataan.
Well, maybe he's half-hearted. He wants to play, but he doesn't want to play. Probably going up against his hometown, but knowing Gary David, he's a competitor, he's a hooper, and I'm sure he still wants to be out there and still make his hometown proud, but at the same time, still give the win, try to give the win to Pampanga.
And G also mentioned the grassroots development program nito ni Governor Delta Pineda. This has been very successful all throughout these years, producing the likes of Jason Castro, who is in attendance right now here at the Brengao Convention Center, Arvin Santos, Calvin Abueva, Ian Sangalang, Ronald Pascual, just among a few to mention.
He's a very good scout of talent, knows talent when he sees it, and so far, very good on his percentage of finding talent.
Eh sabi nga kanina sa ating halftime interview, Pampanga, they say is the Christmas capital of the Philippines. But one of their VIPs mentioned that Pampanga is also the basketball capital of the Philippines. Do you agree?
Yes, actually, taga Pampanga talaga ako eh. Pero unfortunately, hindi ako kasing galing ng mga nahanap ni Boss Pineda. So, mahilig kasi ako sa school and study, so
Talaga.
kaya hindi ako na-discover.
So you're saying these guys hindi mahilig sa school?
Javi, naging player ka dati, di ba? Alam mo yung sagot dyan.
All right, let's get back to action here. 47-44 is the score. Lamang ang Giant Lanterns ng tatlo. Lastimosa, Castro, Bringas, Cristorado, and Jamil Gabawan, the 5 on the floor for Coach Ricky Dandan.
Well, let's see if Batan can come up with a good offensive possession here.
Lastimosa could not connect. Gabawan, offensive board, blocked. Kapulong secures possession for Pampanga.
Another offensive rebound, just unable to create offense there. Now let's see if Garcia can set something up for Pampanga.
Kapulong, hop, step inside the lane. Almost basket interference right there, galing kay Minus, but nonetheless, it's a stop for Bataan. They're down by 3. Bringas trying to locate Castro on the cut. A lot of weak side action going on here. RV to the cutting Jamil. Gabawan rises, and he is fouled.
Limping right now. I think experiencing a little bit of cramps.
Let's see what happened there. Got Garcia way up high. Rose up for the shot. And was kind of limping after that.
We love to see it. Physical basketball. Can't expect anything less. It's the playoffs. Winner go home for Bataan.
In and out on the first. Ito si Jamil Gabawan. Looking at Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, the head coach of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. And G mentioned that he was watching the first game from the US via our video streaming. And a win today would definitely be a good welcome home gift para sa kanya.
That just goes to show how committed he is to the team, to his grassroots program. He always wants to see improvement. Anything, for sure, anything you could do to help this team be a better team, more of a championship competitor, he will expend all resources to do so. And you're just lucky to be part of this team.
At karamihan sa mga player na to, batang-bata pa, still have yet to reach the highest peak of their careers.
And they're athletic already right now, and just give them a couple of years of development. Who knows how far they can go.
Oh, we're definitely going to be seeing the next Jason Castros, the next Calvin Abuevas from this list of players on this Pampanga roster. Sombero gives up the personal right here. Another opportunity on the run para sa Pampanga. This time it's MJ Garcia trooping to the line. Apolonio will come out. Etoping Lagrama will come in para sa Pampanga.
Now that you mentioned the Abuevas and the Castros, I noticed that they all have the same game. They're fearless. They like taking it to the hole. Pag naka-rebound, takbo, sky for the rebound, sky for the layups. They're really athletic. It's either you're really fast or mataas ka tumalon. And it's not just some players, it's just mostly all the players from Pampanga are like that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Arvin Santos also like that. That has been the Pampanga brand of basketball, a trademark para sa mga Pampangueño. Which, by the way, let's take this opportunity to greet some VIPs on the Pampanga side of things. Deputy Speaker Congressman Dong Gonzales, who is in attendance today. Team owner and manager A.G. Gonzales. City Councilor Brenz Gonzales. Board member Micah Gonzales. Vice Mayor Rodin Gonzales of Mexico. Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, of course. Vice Governor Lilia Nanay Pineda. And board member Mylene Pineda. Garcia working on Lastimosa. Gets the bounce. A 2+1 special coming right up para kay MJ Garcia. That's now 9 points in the game for the starting point guard of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. What a move. This is going to be attempt 7 and 8 for Pampanga at the free throw line this quarter. They have been 1 out of 6 in this period from that area.
Lastimosa being subbed, I thought he was still being subbed with 4 fouls right now. Not agreeing with that call. Lastimosa now hearing it from the home crowd. Entertainment at its finest.
All right, so the substitution will not push through just yet. Ron Lastimosa will have to stay a little bit longer on the floor. Coach Ricky Dandan obviously very upset with what has transpired.
Well, this is where Bataan has to be mature, stick together, don't let the calls right now not going their way get in this game. They're still in it, only down 5.
Garcia completes the 3-point play. 10 points now in the game para sa kanya. Bringas, hand off to James Castro. Almost traveled there. Bataan regains possession. Bringas gets that ball tapped out of bounds. Pampanga on the run. Dombera skies. Well, there's going to be a call on the sidelines. Referee Jojo Belnas approaching our scorer's table right now to clear that up. Let's see what happened here. Bringas gets the swipe galing kay Toping Lagrama, who saves it to Alex Ramos. The pitch ahead to Dom Vera at parang tumingin pa sa kanyang likuran before going up for that layup.
Oh, just he stuck his tongue out in the end and it looked like the referee called him for taunting, but the coaching staff of Pampanga not agreeing with that call.
Let's wait for the decision galing dito kay Miguel Perez. Alright, so the basket will count. That extends the advantage of Pampanga to 7 points, 52 to 45.
Technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior.
So Chris Dorado will be taking the technical free throw right now. Gets that one to trickle in.
Again, like we were saying, these Pampanga players are very young. Still have to learn how to be mature, hold their composure. Again, if you look at players like Jason Castro, one of the most quiet players ever in the PBA, but the way he cooks people, he can be as noisy as he wants.
Silent but deadly. Oh, Dom Vera letting that ball sail out of bounds as they regain possession once more here. Chance to extend what is now a 6-point lead. The biggest lead of Pampanga in this game was 9 points. Capulong flashes middle, drives to the left, forces one up. Tap for the ball. Castro, bounce pass to Torado, sidestep. Short, Capulong lording over for the rebound. Lagrama, everybody up in anticipation, but he misses that 3.
Oh, if that 3 went in, the roof would explode of this convention center. Let's see if they can still do it right now.
Well, I was expecting a traveling, but a foul was called against James Castro.
Same here. I thought he got away with steps there. Hesitated on that jump shot, but referee saw it different.
John Capulong, the man now at the line para sa Pampanga. Came off the bench today. Sinks the first one. initially was the starting center para sa Pampanga during the early part of this season, but was relegated to a bench role because of the entry of Jammer Hamito. That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang sabok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. MJ Garcia once again providing us with a highlight.
If Bataan doesn't address this run by Pampanga, the sixth man well in this game as well, the crowd into it, they might have a hard time even just staying in this game entering the fourth.
Bringas against the double team, spins away and gets that 2 points.
So composed and cool, RB Bringas with that soft hook shot, just to quiet the crowd down a little bit.
55-48. Oh, step back. Garcia airballs that 3. Castro up ahead. Baguio trying to kiss it off the glass, too strong. Battle for the rebound, ends up with Lagrama. Topeg.
Here we go.
For 3. Could you just imagine the magnitude of the noise here at the Brengao Convention Center if that went in?
Right.
Di pa nga pumasok
Di pa pumapasok. Grabe na yung expectation. Paano pa pag pumasok? Like, it's a treat to be covering this game with all these fans. If you haven't watched the game live, I'm telling you right now, it's a different experience.
Definitely so. Bringas rarely attempts one from downtown. That's his second miss from three-point country.
I think Bringas was looking for a silencer there. Just a little bit of control.
That pass tapped out of bounds. It's going to be a sideline inbound para sa Pampanga. Bringas will step out. Rick Gallardo will check in. Lagrama gets Torado on his feet, but they will turn it over. Chance here for the Risers.
Good hands there, forcing the turnover. I love the motor on this Torado guy. Doesn't stop playing defense.
He's very much in shape, and you know, it would be a pity if he wasn't, because he is a gym instructor.
He knows what's best. He knows his own body, and it shows. Cardio on a good level.
Oh, Espuelas getting shot swatted away right there by MJ Garcia.
Young legs right there, athleticism.
Just the battle of length here has been very appalling to watch. Gallardo checks his feet, airballs the 3. Baguio loses it before he could even go up for the shot.
Bataan settling for threes right now, nothing even hitting the ring.
Block story on your screen, 5-1 in favor of the Giant Lanterns. Vera trying to create separation from Baguio by that shot, partially blocked. Torado looking ahead. They get it to Baguio. Dante trying to lean in. That's going to be blocked. Pampanga, MJ Garcia. Oh, what a nifty move. Gets his own miss. Gallardo finally getting it.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Torado gets it to trickle in.
Even if the Pampanga crowd is going crazy right now, it's only a 5-point game. Thanks to that 2 points from Torado, that's his 16th point of the game.
Oh, eye in the sky. Topping Lagrama to Alex Ramos. Alley-oop. Torado, the in and out. Inside incursion, resulting in a foul against Pampanga.
Torado really doing his best to keep this team in it.
He is having a conscious effort of trying to put his team on his back. I guess that pass was not intentional. That was supposed to be a shot. I believe so, but on that angle though, it looked like a pass.
On the first one, it looked like it slipped. But on the second one, last minute, he decided to pass it, and good timing. Easy 2 points on that shot alley-oop pass.
That's what Topeng Lagrama can give you. Exciting plays, great passes, and easy baskets para sa kanyang mga teammates. Torado cuts this deficit to 5, 57-52.
Despite all the fouls and the fouling troubles of Bataan, it's only a 5-point lead, still well into this ball game.
Under a minute remaining in the third. Fresh legs here para kay Governor Delta. That's Capulong manning the point. Ernest Reyes is also in. Gets the pass, rises up for the shot. And almost, but not quite, but he will be fouled.
A lot of these, you know, wala ka talaga makikita ang player na umaamin na pumafoul sila eh. Parang,
Wala talaga.
para kung sa kanila namang ginawa, gusto nila ng foul. Pero pag gawin nila sa kabila, hindi foul. So, yung referees na bahala dyan, guys. Like they say, just play on.
That's the mystery that has yet to be uncovered. And I don't think it ever will be.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster. Di mo alam kung meron talaga, pero mystery siya forever.
Or let's dial it down Pinoy flavor a bit. The Yamashita Treasure.
Yun, pwede kasi yun eh. Pwede yun eh.
Ball tapped out of bounds here. It will go the side of Bataan. 58-52. 44.7 seconds ang nalalabi sa ating third quarter.
Still a very close ball game despite everything happening. Only 6 points for Pampanga.
To refresh the memory of our viewers, it was Bataan that was up going into the fourth quarter during game 1. Espuelas driving left, getting fouled on the shot. That's going to go against Renz Capulong, first personal of the game. Like spot minutes in this one para sa Pampanga.
Well, the free throw line really keeping Bataan in this game. Unfortunately, unable to convert on that first one.
Split at the line para dito kay Gio Espuelas. Binuya. 4-second differential shot clock and game clock. 10 on the 24. Oh, Bataan gets a steal. They could not complete it. 10 seconds left. Lagrama. Too long. Sombero. The pitch ahead. Torado could not handle the pass. Saves it to Castro. And they will run out of time there. Talking about the Bataan Risers. Scrappy play. Up and down basketball from both squads. It has been entertaining to say the least. Physicality, highlights, everything being shown by these two squads.
Right here, RV Bringas putting in the post moves. And this whole game, very physical, very many highlight plays, very many scrambles for loose balls, bodies on the floor. Just how you would expect a do-or-die game. And for Pampanga, just how you would expect playing in front of your home crowd to advance to the next round of these playoffs.
And the winner of this matchup will have the unenviable task of facing the unbeaten Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in the next round. 58-53 is the score at the end of 3. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. Mpbl shout out right now, Brian Julius Olima. Sabi niya, Bawi Bataan. Selena Santos says, Pogi ni Archie, pero team Bataan po ako. Si Roque Mark naman, sabi niya, wag pauwian mga Bataan, isara ang daanan Lubao at Florida. Grabe, harsh mo naman, Roque. Again, if you guys want to be featured on our MPBL shoutout, please just use the hashtag MPBL Playoffs 2022 if you're gonna post on our Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Facebook page or on our Instagram account. That's @official MPBL.
Guys, pwede nyo din kami dito i-shoutout kung gusto nyo. Pogi din naman yata kami para sa amin.
Abby Palanya joined by Coach Aldo Panlilio. We have Gianna Lianes on courtside duty, bringing you Game 2 action here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Quarter scoring on your screens. That was a 14-all deadlock in the third.
So many things happening in that third quarter, and it was the lowest scoring quarter of the game. Now let's see who can close this out in the payoff quarter.
Pampanga proving to be the team with the finishing touches in Game 1. Let's see if that will hold true here in Game 2. Rick Gallardo cutting this deficit to just 3, 55-58. Concepcion, he has been saddled by foul trouble, but he does have 12 points. Can he add to that? No. Gallardo gets the defensive board. Castro, dangerous pass. Sombero taps it to Espuelas. Gio could not finish. Ernest Reyes gets the defensive board.
Oh, sorry miss right there. Could have trimmed it down to 1 point. Again, it's a game of runs. Close game. Every basket counts right now. All the effort, all the defense. Let's see if Pampanga can pull something out this possession.
A great matchup. Lagrama versus Torado at that point guard spot. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Pampanga. Chris successfully boxing out Lagrama for that rebound. Castro flashing middle. Gallardo is there for the drop pass. Rises up and gets 2 points.
4 straight points for him on the same side. This time an end one opportunity. Good extra pass there. Drawing the defense. Enough for that extra pass. Flip to the arm and one. Chance to tie this ball game.
All 4 points of Rick Gallardo coming here in the fourth quarter. What a time for him to produce para kay Coach Ricky Dandan. Let's turn you over to Gianna Lianes.
All in daw ang theme ng Bataan Risers ngayon. Sabi nga ni Coach Ricky, aware naman sila na favorite team ang Pampanga. So during this last quarter, kailangan nila maglaro with no regrets on their mind para walang pagsisihan kung last game of the season na nila ito. Coach Ricky tried to get his players in the right headspace before getting back into the game right now. He told the Risers, now is not the time to let go. Play smart and play with heart. Back to you, Javi and Aldo.
Thank you so much, G. And that is definitely the mindset that you want your players to have right now. Win or lose, ayaw mong may regrets ka eh.
Exactly, and right now I think Coach Ricky very proud of his team despite being in hostile territory, saddled with foul troubles of their own. They're only down 1 point. And again, if you can keep yourself close at the end of the ball game, you always have a chance to steal one.
Bataan has had 3 coaching changes this season. First head coach for them was Coach J.R. Villanueva. And then Coach F. Francisco transitioned into that position before he slid on over to assistant to make way for Coach Ricky Dandan to take over the reins. So definitely, whatever happens in this series, he is looking forward to next season where he has a full preparation para sa kanyang koponan going into the next campaign.
And as a coach, you get to choose your squad. And Coach Ricky showing he deserves to choose his squad right now, giving this Pampanga a battle. And Gallardo, hey, putting in the work, 6 points all in this quarter.
And more importantly, giving his team back the driver's seat, 59-58, under 8 minutes in this game. Hamito could not buy a basket. Torado shuffling through the defense. The pass to Castro. No go. Espuelas tried to tip it in. On the other end we go. Garcia challenging Gallardo, and he finishes. What a game this man has been having, and he gets a steal.
Oh, here we go.
Concepcion from downtown. Too strong. That would have torn the roof from out of this venue.
That lefty hook by Garcia, really an awkward shot, but he's mastered it really well using the glass, giving Pampanga back the lead.
Sombrero from straight away. Lagrama forward to Garcia, leaves it. Hamito uses his body to protect that ball. Could not connect. Ito si Jammer Hamito.
Both teams trying to hit a three. I don't remember the last time one of these squads hit a three. Pampanga really trying to bring down the house. Three's just not falling for them right now.
Substitutions now para sa Bataan. Rick Gallardo will step out in favor of Jong Bondo. Quality minutes played by Rick Gallardo here in the fourth period.
6 points all in this quarter. More importantly, gave Bataan the lead, but now just down one. Well in this ball game.
Dorado at the controls. Gets by his defender, challenges Alex Ramos, and finishes.
Again, just a gutsy play right there. Using his body, going up against the big man. 2 points, and again, more importantly, lead for Bataan.
Leading all scorers in this game with 19. Concepcion, that pass too hot for Hamito to handle. Espuelas will be unchallenged, extending this riser's advantage to 3 points, 63 to 60.
Turnovers really killing Pampanga right now. Too many uncalled for extra passes leading to fast break points. Bataan with 3 points. 3-point lead in this game. Here's that pass. Went awry. Outlet for the easy layup to give Bataan a 3-point lead.
Nobody back home for the Giant Lanterns to try and challenge Gio Espuelas. Timeout with 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this game. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Look at that. The smallest man on the floor for Bataan, challenging one of the tallest players of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and getting 2 points.
No pun intended, but that's that weight room right there. Brought him to the weight room with the contact and the finish to give a bigger lead.
Concepcion could not answer back. Dorado up ahead to Castro. James takes it strong, gets the roll.
More of the same from Bataan, rebounding, forcing turnovers, just running the floor. Bataan with a 12-2 run by Bataan, giving them 5-point lead.
Vera working against Dorado, staying in front. Got it stand, but that's just better offense. Galing kay Don Vera.
Now we put him in the weight room in that possession, just all the way from the 3-point line, brought him down low. Easy 2 points.
9 puntos para dito kay Don Vera. Castro, drive inside, short. Bondo could not get it. Ramos secures. Vera met by Torado. Concepcion free for 3. Long rebound belongs to Jong Bondo. And you're hearing the chants of defense right now. Bondok called for a warning for faking a foul. Bringas. Oh, finds Bondok unmolested underneath, all alone for the deuce.
Oh, that must hurt. 1 second left on the shot clock. Still giving up 2 points. Good defense just up until the last second. 5-point lead again for Bataan.
Don Vera really liking that matchup against Chris Torado. Once again, backing him down. But we'll see here, that pass made by RV Bringas. 3 Pampanga defenders almost going to him, which left Jong Bondok wide open. 3 for that too.
Again, good defense until the last second of the shot clock. 1 second left, you give up 2 points. I wouldn't say a wasted defensive possession, but you would want to take that one back. Bad gamble on the part of Pampanga.
Vera keeping his team afloat here, sinks the first free throw. 67-63, 4 minutes and 18 ang lalalabi. Two for 2 para kay Dom Vera. That's now 11 points in the game para sa kanya. Timeout called on the floor here. Bataan up by 3 points, 67-64. We'll be back after these.
Gio Espuelas is playing his 4th season for the Bataan Risers and he never thought twice daw about playing for another team, lalo na dahil na-discover siya sa isang intertown league in Bataan. Gio adds na since his career here in the Mpbl, Gary David has been his biggest mentor. Now being opponents, they were still able to greet each other good luck before the game. Kung may natutunan daw siya kay Gary, it's to work hard in everything you do. Gio adding that besides basketball, he is also very proud of working hard in obtaining his mechanical engineering degree, something he also hopes to pursue someday. Javi and Aldo?
Thank you so much for that report, G. Wow, mechanical engineering, huh?
Oh, a player who loves studying. Amazing.
You seem to be surprised.
Yes, I am surprised. Again, you know the answer to that question, have you? I am surprised.
Oh, we do have a number of Mpbl players who have completed engineering degrees. One of them is Ken Osicos from the Mindoro Dams. And Domar Patiliana, actually, from the Muntinlupa Cagers.
I always get an education, kids. Nothing like finishing school.
Garcia could not finish. Kapulong could not get the stick back. 69-64, 5-point lead still para sa Bataan.
More of the same from game 1. Bataan leading in the closing minutes. Let's see if Pampanga can cut it into striking distance.
The Giant Lanterns used a 9-2 blast to close out game 1 to end up with a victory. Torado will take his time. 7 on the shot clock for Bataan. Clean swipe by Lagrama.
Numbers. Oh, he wants this.
3-point shot right there. Choping Lagrama. Finally a conversion from downtown.
Pull up on the fast break 3-pointer. No hesitation. That got the Pampanga fans on their feet. Chance of defense for their home crowd.
Why not? Topping Lagrama. This is just a 2-point ball game. 69-67. Bringas sizing up Kapulong. Turnaround. Tough angle. Gets his own miss. No foul called. Battle for the board. Ends up with Chris Torado. RV gets the foul against Jammer Ramito.
That foul was all effort for the Bataan Risers. Everyone fighting for the basketball, not giving it up as we see this three-point shot.
This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Pulling up, stopping on a dime, swishing it through, topping La Grama, 4 points, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, Bringas missing badly on that first try.
Oh, with the even a little gamesmanship from the home team.
Bringas short on the second. 0 out of 2. RV Bringas from the free throw line. La Grama goes up. No foul was called. Oh, Congressman Don Gonzalez rising up from his seat. He wanted that foul too. La Grama. Go to Garcia. Jammer now. Hamito working on the left side. And he ties this game 69 all as we head into the final 2 minutes. 11 deadlocks and 5 lead changes in this game.
I'm telling you guys, the atmosphere is different. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're going crazy right now here in Pampanga.
Oh, you can barely hear ourselves right now. Chong Bondok, what a cold-blooded three-pointer to answer block back, breaking this deadlock, 72 to 69.
I'm expecting a big three-point play here.
La Grama, the kick out, MJ Garcia. Two-man game with John Capulo. Oh, Garcia fouled on the three-point shot. Shot clock winding down. MJ Garcia was forced to take a shot he does not usually take. What do you think of that call, Aldo?
You know, I would have just liked it. Before that, let's see this big three by Bondok to silence the crowd. But on that other possession with the foul, he was still moving forward, and from my angle, he did clip the shooting arm just a little bit, but enough to get a whistle from the referee. For me, in those times, if it's not a shot, you should know. Just contest, but you just let him shoot over you.
MJ Garcia, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 out of 5. Make that 4 out of 6 right now from the 15-foot line.
See if he can tie this ball game.
3 out of 3. Wow. Ice in his veins. MJ Garcia tying this ball game up. 72 apiece with 1 minute and 26 remaining in this game.
That's what you call home court advantage. 3 for 3 in this crucial moment. Again, similar to game 1. Every time, every possession, every free throw, every missed opportunity, you're gonna look back if you lose this game that could have been the game changer.
We're gonna stay on here. You're looking at the crowd here live at the Brent Gao Convention Center. It has been a crazy atmosphere to say the least. Our Kapampangans really enjoying Mpbl basketball, Mpbl playoff action live here at our venue.
I love the support from the home crowd, really feeling it. The fans going crazy, hoping that their home team can pull out this W and move on to the next round.
All right, now, Dom, 1 minute and 26 remaining. We're tied 72 apiece. Possession is with Bataan. What do they need to do right now in this possession?
They just need to take their time, don't rush. They don't need 3-pointers. They've been living off the free throw line, so I would go inside the paint, draw defense, maybe extra pass for an open shot, or just bully their way in and try to draw the foul. Just don't settle for any unneeded shots.
Pampanga is already over the limit, while Bataan has 2 team fouls. Chris Torado playing one of the best games of his young Mpbl career today for Coach Ricky Dandan as they look to extend this series to a rubber match. Game 3 next week. The winner of this series will earn the right to face the unbeaten Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
This is where you make the big bucks. This is the money time. Who has it in them to take their team to the next level and finish off this game?
And you know what they say, these are the moments where you separate the boys from the men.
Yep. This is the times where, as a kid, you dream of hitting big shots in front of the opposing crowd or your home crowd. Let's see who can convert on this possession.
Lastimosa is joined by Bondok, Torado, Bringas, James Castro as well on the floor. Torado trying to split the defense. Picks up his dribble. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bringas rises up. Bondok gets it. Short. Lagrama taps it to himself. Topeng short, but he will be fouled.
I think that's his graduating foul right there.
Oh, we could barely hear each other right now. Here's a sequence that just transpired. And yes, Ron Lastimosa, there you go. 5 fouls already for him.
Oh, got a lucky break there from the referee. Looked like he just tripped, but referee saw otherwise.
And the Risers, obviously, they are not happy at all. Gio Esperas will come in to replace Ron Lastimosa.
Free throw story, 17 of 28 for Bataan and 21 of 37 for Pampanga. Make that 21 of 38.
Boy, don't imagine if you just hit half of what you missed if you're Pampanga. You would be well up right now with a comfortable advantage.
Again, it's where those small times matter. Oh, 2 sorry misses.
That free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Pampanga, they get the offensive rebound. Garcia goes in, floats, and gets the basket.
Crowd going crazy. I can barely hear myself speak.
Listen to the noise of the crowd here inside the Brengao Convention Center. It is definitely popping right now. The Kapampangans loving the action that they're seeing here. Wow.
Look at this strong drive. No fear. That offhand, going right, floating left. Beautiful shot from Garcia to give Pampanga a 2-point lead with 45 seconds remaining.
Raucous crowd that we have here at the Brengao Convention Center. We are filled to the rafters. Pampanga Giant Lanterns, they want to give a victory to their hometown right here today at this very moment. 45.2 seconds from realizing that. Can they finish this one, or will Bataan still have something to say about it?
This is where maturity comes in. Let's see if Coach Ricky can tell his troops that we're still in this. Game isn't over. You can still tie the game or take the lead. Still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Pampanga still has 2 timeouts remaining. Bataan just burned their last one. The Risers have 3 team fouls while Pampanga already over the limit. They inbound from the backcourt. Jong Bondok will set it up here for the Risers.
Chance of defense by the Pampanga home crowd.
Castro going inside, could not get it. Vera streaking down court, leaves it for Ramito, saves it. MJ Garcia will take some time off the clock.
Oh, nobody's fouling. Nobody's fouling.
4-second differential, shot clock and
Nobody's
game clock.
fouling.
Espuelas, oh, Castro gets a steal. 7 seconds remaining, 6. James gets it back, 3 seconds, Espuelas, oh!
What a game. What a game.
What a wild turn of events as we wind down game 2 here at the Brengao Convention Center. Look at that. Before that, the Risers, they did not opt to foul. Instead, they got the steal and they got possession. Ended up with Gio Espuelas, who drove to the left, caught a foul on John Capulong, and now he will be tested at the free throw line. Gio Espuelas with 0.7 seconds remaining in this one.
Talk about tested. This is the final exam with their season on the line. No 2 bigger free throws for this Bataan squad.
And there you go, Miguel Pire announces the official time, so they put more ticks on the game clock. 2.1 seconds remaining. Espuelas takes care of the first, 74-73.
Ice in his veins. Let's see if he has enough composure to get this second one.
Pampanga has 2 more timeouts. Espuelas, 2 for 2. Oh boy, this is shaping up to be one of the classic finishes this season dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. This is what playoff basketball is all about.
That's where you make the big bucks, and right now this Bataan squad not giving up despite all the foul troubles, despite the home crowd, still have the, I don't know, how do you say it, the peace of mind to just execute their plays.
Gio Espuelas coming up big time para sa Bataan Risers. On your screens, Congressman Don Gonzales, joined by the Blur Pampanga legend Jason Castro of the TNT Tropang Giga. Boy, what a time for Jason Castro to catch an Mpbl game.
Exactly, coming from his own game now, at least getting to see his fellow homegrown playing right in front of their fans, treated to a quality game, and that's where you see the composure of these young guys, keeping in step with the older and more experienced Bataan team.
Coach Gerson Cabiltes on your screens, scouting the opponent, the possible opponent that they will face in the next round, the division semifinals. Game reset on your screens. Pampanga with 1 timeout left. Bataan has 1 foul to give.
Well, that 1 foul to give can be a blessing and a curse. Just make sure they don't do it in the act of shooting. And again, just put your hands up if there's a jump shot. Talk on screens. And now let's see what happens.
Pampanga will burn their last timeout here. 2.1 seconds remaining, 74 apiece.
Talk about a barn burner. We were in for it. We called it, Javi, at the start of this game. A close game down the wire. And let's see if the X's and O's of Pampanga can give them this victory.
You saw there momentarily a while ago, Gary David is part of that huddle. There you go on your screens. He is drawing up this last play, possibly para sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns, or at least one of the guys drawing up the play para sa kanilang koponan as they try to extricate themselves from this deadlock, 74 apiece, and walk away with victory here in what has been a classic Game 2.
I was going to say it might have been an alley-oop play, but seeing Gary David draw it up, I think they're going to run through some screens, open up a shooter, try to get a good look.
Pampanga, they have MJ Garcia, Jama Ramito, Archie Concepcion, Dom Vera, and Topeng Lagrama.
Oh, let's see. Here we go.
2.1 seconds remaining. Overtime or a sweep. Vera for 3, short, and we are going to need 5 more minutes to decide the outcome of this game.
Crazy ball game, and again, 40 minutes not enough to find out the winner of this ball game, as we see it right here. Shooter opened up, just unfortunately wasn't able to make it.
Or you could even argue that maybe Vera stepped on that sideline, but no call was made. Short on the 3-point attempt. And 5 minutes will be needed to judge the winner of this match. We'll be back for extra period. $40 minutes was not enough, so we will need 5 more. Back here inside the Mpbl Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga, 40 minutes was not enough. We need 5 more to adjudge the victor for Game 2 of this series between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the Bataan Risers.
Again, a game of inches, centimeters, millimeters, whatever measurement you want to use. The winner will look back at this game. Character building though for both teams, win or lose.
Garcia, there's that familiar push shot. Could not convert. Espuelas, the hero of that regulation. Para sa Bataan, he tied that game at 74 apiece.
There's Bataan running again, getting success on that outlet pass. Now up 2 to start the overtime period.
Vera breaks free, finger rolls it for 2. Bataan will stick with the same 5. Bondok, Castro, Bringas, Cristorado, and Gio Espuelas. Espuelas driving right. Hits nothing on that shot attempt. No foul will be called, and possession will go the way of the Giant Lanterns.
Saying he got pushed on that possession. Referee's not seeing it.
Lagrama calling out instructions. Garcia. They gone over to Hamito. Lagrama against Torado. Lagrama gets the step, creates separation. What a play! Ramos could not finish. but he will get 2 shots. Relentless on the boards itong si Alex Ramos.
Good pass there. Good entry pass on the alley-oop play. Just couldn't convert. Has learned it from the line.
Ramos takes care of the first. See there on your screens, the head coach and the team owner of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Perfect trip at the line para kay Alex Ramos. (78-76), advantage Pampanga. Mondok getting it to Castro. James for 3, short. It has been a struggle all game long for Astro Boy James Castro.
Just a little short on that. Oh, errant pass. Again, Batan running.
Mondok running the floor, finishing with the left.
Bread and butter right now for Batan. Running the floor, getting those fast break points. Turnovers from Pampanga, keeping Batan well in this game.
Oh, Garcia breaks free and finishes with the offhand. MJ Garcia playing a stellar performance in this one. 21 markers for him.
Big game from the youngster.
14 deadlocks, 7 lead changes. Boy, what a treat. Dorado will answer back with a 3-pointer, putting his team ahead by 1, 81-80, 22 points para sa kanya.
Gutsy shot there. If you're open, might as well take it. Got rewarded with that.
Garcia couldn't get the pull-up to go. We're now approaching the final 2 minutes of overtime. Dorado, kick out. Espuelas, he likes that spot. Short. Oh, Bondok telegraphing that pass. Jong, 180 pass. Castro, still no go on the 3-point shot. Espuelas, double pump, gets it to go. 83-80, Bataan.
Oh, what a game we're having right now. Abby, don't say final 2 minutes because 40 minutes wasn't enough. And maybe another 2 minutes still won't be enough for this ball game.
Gutsy shot after gutsy shot. Chris Dorado has been playing great all game long. And that man, Gio Espuelas, coming alive here in the 4th quarter and in extra period.
Sometimes you just need a player with good timing. Doesn't really have to score throughout the game, but scores when it matters. And right now, everyone for Bataan scoring when it matters to give them this 3-point lead with 1 minute and 44 left in overtime. But unless Pampanga has something to say about it, I'm expecting a conversion on this next possession.
One minute and 44 ang nalalabi. Bataan up by 3 points, 83-80. Games on Monday, that's going to happen at the Batangas City Coliseum. Zamboanga facing the Muntinlupa Cagers. They look to take care of business in that series, while the Jensen Warriors look to tie things up against Bacolod Bingo Plus after they got upset in Zamboanga City last week.
Well, RB Bringas subbed out of the game with cramps. Sure, a lot of these guys are gonna feel it tomorrow morning. Adrenaline just bringing them through this game right now.
Rick Gallardo will step in. He has provided quality minutes in this game para sa Bataan. Concepcion going all the way, and he will be fouled.
If you can't get anything from the field, your best decision is to drive hard and draw some contact.
That's going to be the 5th foul against Reggie Bilugan. Cap and toga moment for him.
Just got subbed in the game just to be taken out with his 5th foul.
Two free throws for RG Concepcion.
Concepcion, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. By the way, those 12 points, that happened mostly in the first half.
And nothing right now from Concepcion in this second half, aside from a couple of free throws. And again, this game, looking back, if Pampanga could even make 50% of their free throws, they would be well ahead and we wouldn't even be here in overtime. But free throw woes continuing for Pampanga.
Oh, Concepcion, 0 out of 2. And to make matters worse, Ramos gives up the foul. That's going to send Jong Bondok to the line.
He got a replacement free throw, but even in that replacement free throw, still missed that replacement free throw. So free throws not falling for Pampanga in this end game.
Two free throws for Jong Bondok.
Bondok takes care of the first. Coach Ricky Dandan on your screens, wanting to lead his team to a Game 3 in this series.
I think this is where veteran instincts and experience comes into play, making crucial free throws just at the right time, being cool, calm, and confident to sink those crucial free throws to put Bataan up 5.
Hasn't missed from the line yet in this game. Ito si Jong Bondok. MJ Garcia though, getting another basket just when Pampanga needed it most.
Fearless drive to the basket for Garcia. 23 points in this ball game, keeping Pampanga within 3.
They need a stop here. Dorado working with Bondok up top. Jong, the drive. There's a tap by Vera. Dom creating separation from Gallardo, and he will get the personal.
Making him earn it at the line. Pampanga not doing too well right now at the free throw line. Instead of giving up an easy 2 points, might as well make him earn it from the line.
Here's that slippery move by MJ Garcia, getting 2 points to get them to within 3. And the last sequence by Dominic Vera, getting that foul against Rick Gallardo. Vera sinks the first. "14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 out of 4 from the line in this game." Take that 3 out of 5. Crucial miss right there. Galing kay Dom Vera. That adds to their free throw woes.
Again, if they made even half of their free throws, they'll look back at this game if they end up dropping this one.
9 seconds on the shot clock for Bataan. Espuelas. Vera is there. Gio, kneeling down. Not really the best of shots. Vera for the lead. No! And Concepcion picks up the foul.
Imagine, just imagine if that kneeling shot was the dagger for the game.
Boy, oh boy. Look at that. Tap by Vera. Espuelas recovers. Just like you're playing a game of horse.
Reminds me of Rudy Hatfield when he was sitting down and was able to put up the 2-point shot.
Sambero with a chance to put his team further away. However, missing on the first try. 23.4 seconds remaining.
Still no points for him. Maybe a bit cold. Let's just see if he can secure a 3-point lead for Bataan.
Pampanga has no more timeouts. But they get the rebound. 0 out of 2 was Jetro Sombrero. Garcia was not quite sure what to do. Instead goes for the shot. Concepcion ends up with it. Ball tapped out of bounds. And our referees will be consulting our instant replay to see kung kanino mapupunta ang bola.
Ooh, again, helter-skelter there. Everyone trying to go for that rebound. Fatigue for sure setting in on both squads. No one wants to drop this game. Even if Pampanga is up the series, they want to finish this and get some rest.
Let's see what happened here. Oh, tough call. Could have been off Escuelas or Archie Concepcion.
Here, let's see if this angle does any better for us viewers. Oh, I think it looks like it'll stay Pampanga ball from that angle.
It looks like last touch was on Gio Escuelas. Oh, Tricky Dandan on your screens. Bit more calm right now, but he was fuming mad earlier in the game. Giant Lanterns will retain possession with 11.4 seconds remaining. Pampanga does not have any more timeouts. Both teams are in the penalty. Bataan has one more timeout.
Let's see if Pampanga will go for the tie or go for the explosion in this possession. Wouldn't you want to see a buzzer-beating game winner?
That's going to be crazy. That's going to tear the roof down for sure. Gallardo will come in for RB Bringas. Tactical substitution para kay Coach Ricky Dandan. Garcia will be the designated inbounder.
Well, good defense.
Concepcion gets it. MJ. 8 seconds remaining. 6, 5. Garcia could not tie the game. Vera sees Concepcion for the win. No!
Oh, what a game. Just a little short on that three-point shot, but it looked good from our angle.
What an amazing finish here at the Brengao Convention Center. All the drama, all the action, all the emotion of a playoff game experienced to the hilt here. Look at that. Garcia just missed on that layup that could have tied the game. Concepcion 3 for 3, could not connect. That could have won the game and won the series for Pampanga. But Aldo, we're going into a game 3.
Good line by Concepcion, but again, it was just the grit of Bataan wanting to win, getting all those rebounds, giving that 100+%. Because again, it was a one-possession game, and if you lost this game, you'd look back at what you could take back. Free throws, turnovers, times you didn't go down, and here's our OK Bet player of the game.
22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals by the smallest player of the Bataan Risers. This player of the game is brought to you by OK Bet, the official partner of the Mpbl. With OK Bet, own the win. Chris Sarado, all game long, brilliant on the floor para sa Bataan.
Hit that big three-pointer in OT to keep them ahead. Well-deserved best player of the game.
40 minutes was not enough, and we needed 5 more to adjudge the victors of this game. Bataan finally winning 85-83. Chris Torado is with Gian Alianes at courtside.
Yes, congratulations to Chris Torado. He had 22 points. Chris, even though it was a very close game, kitang-kita naman that your team stayed very composed the entire time. Paano nakatulong na andito kayo sa situation na ito dati? When you faced Pampanga sa kanilang home court, it was also a very close game. Paano nakatulong na gusto nyo nga bumawi ngayon?
Pinagandaan po namin sila, inano namin yung tendencies nila, pinag-aralan namin, yung mga coaches. Kaya yun, pinagandaan namin sila. Kaya,
And kaka-announce nga that your third game for this series is happening on October 29. It's gonna be a do-or-die game. Paano nyo paghahandaan yun?
siguro, sa depensa, kay Concepcion, ayun. Doon lang kami nag-focus sa depensa, kaya yung depensa dumating sa amin.
And very inspiring actually ang story mo, Chris. You told me your story before the game, which I was able to share to a lot of people. I'm sure maraming proud na proud sa iyo ngayon, whether they're Bataan Risers fan or your family in Caloocan. Sino ang gusto mong pasalamatan?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God, kay Boss Goody Ilagan sa sumusuporta sa amin, sa mga boss. Sir Eddie Guzman, sa asawa ko kay Darlene, sa ate Jazz ko sa Saudi, sa ate ko sa lola ko. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you very much and congratulations once again. That was Chris Torano with 22 points for the Bataan Risers, and this player of the game is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the Mpbl. With OKBet, own the win. Back to you, Javi and Aldo.
Thank you so much, Yana. Once again, congratulations to the Bataan Risers for extending their series to a Game 3 against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Again, the winner of that series will be facing the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. That's going to happen in 2 weeks. And on Monday, we have games at the Batangas City Coliseum. Zamboanga versus Muntinlupa at 6:30. That's going to be live on One Sports Plus. And in our second matchup, Bacolod against Jensen happening at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us today. For my partner, Coach Aldo Panlilio, for Ms. Gianna Llanes, and for all the hardworking men and women of our production crew, this has been Javi Palañas saying good night from San Fernando City, Pampanga. This has been the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.